Hi wine friends, and happy Wine Wednesday. If you are new, I'm Allie from A Glass After Work. Thanks for joining. Before we get started, I wanted to announce the winners of my giveaway. If you recall, I was doing a giveaway of 4 of Pure Wine's The Wave, and these are wine filters and aerators. They will filter out sulfites and histamines as well as aerate the wine. And while I reviewed it a couple weeks ago, and I will put a link to my review down below, the PR company was nice enough to also give me 4 of them to give away to viewers. And so I did a random selection of the entries, and we have 4 winners. So I just want to congratulate Courtney V, Michelle W, Heather V, and Lena B. I will be sending each of you an email. You have a week to respond to me to let me know that you are still interested in receiving the wave. And if you don't get back to me, I will pick another winner. But hopefully you will, and you'll send me your mailing address and I will get these off to you. And with that, why don't we move on to today's tastings? I wanted to share with you today a new subscription box that I ordered. I learned about it from one of the other YouTubers I watch, Rebecca Reviews. I will link to her channel down below in case you're interested in checking her out. I know I've mentioned her a couple of times. I have watched her unbox these VineOh boxes a couple times, and so I wanted to try one myself. And so VineOh is a wine and lifestyle box. So with each box, they come out quarterly, and you can pay for them quarterly and at $60 a box, or you can do an annual subscription and pay $224 for all 4 boxes. So it saves you about $15 if you do it that way. And the boxes are valued at $120 or more. I will say one of the things about that is it comes with the 2 wines. You have a choice between 2 sweet wines, 2 white wines, 2 red wines, or a mix. They are wines that VineOh produces and bottles themselves. So these aren't wines that you're going to be able to get anywhere except for VineOh's website. Now, there are lots of other clubs that do this. Club W is probably one of the more famous ones. And so I don't know how you feel about that. I have had mixed feelings about it, but I thought that this would be a good way to try it. With that, why don't we give this a try? I'm going to start with the Mad Love 2015 Cabernet Sauvignon. And all of the wines and everything are from Buellton, California, which is in the Santa Ynez Valley. I thought that the label on this was super cute. I really enjoy fun labels. I have been enjoying them even more recently. So I definitely liked that. And then let's give it a taste. So, and as you can see, not only do I have the wine right here, but I have my Simply Charmed wine charm. They're magnetic wine charms. I've talked about them a couple weeks ago too. I definitely am in the Halloween mood, so I'm using those. And the wine itself is a nice ruby color. It's kind of actually trending a little bit towards garnet at this point. So lots of like brambly blackberries. I would say there's also some black cherries, almost like a black cherry cola, because it's almost like there's a hint of sweetness on the nose. There's also a little bit of something kind of minty, mentholy on there, and a little bit of like cedar. So this wine has definitely seen some oak. All right, why don't we give it a taste? Cheers. Well, those are definitely some grippy tannins. I'm feeling a lot of gum pull. I would say it's kind of in the medium body range with like a medium high acid. So structure wise, it's pretty solid. There's not a super lot going on. It's not very complex. Pretty much what I got on the nose is what I'm getting in the mouth. lots of the blackberries and black cherries. It's actually not as sweet tasting as I thought it was going to taste, just because of that little bit of kind of cola-ness. But yeah, so actually, I think that this is on sale for them for $15. I think this is a fantastic $15 wine. It's great every day. Just kind of opening it up after a day of work, and you wanna have a good red wine with your dinner. I would definitely feel comfortable opening that up and having that with dinner. With that, why don't we take a quick look at the box? Here's the box they sent. And I think it's a super fun box. It says VineOh on it. And, you know, it's this little front here. And it's like, oh, for me. And as we open it up, you can take a look. Kind of take a look at what's going on inside there. Obviously, there's a little bit of bubble wrap to kind of keep things safe, but not too much. And then on the top, there is this this little packet of information. So it's clearly the information of what's going to be inside the box. And then I think maybe I forgot to mention this, but when I signed up for the box, Rebecca was doing a bit of a special with a code where if you signed up using her link, you also got an extra bottle of wine, which is why I've got 3 bottles of wine here. And you got a wine glass. So that's actually the only other piece of bubble wrap in here, which I appreciate that there's not too much of it. And it's a super cute glass, and it says, "Drinks well with others." I like that. That's fun. It's got a nice weight to it. I think it'll be fun to drink out of. Definitely will give me a chance to keep making use of my Simply Charmed magnetic charms since it doesn't have a stem. All right, it looks like next up is a drink koozie that says, "You are amazing." This is super, super cute. And what they say they like about Brownlow Gifts is that they're a 4th generation family-owned business that has been selling smiles since the 1940s. So that's fun. I love that it's got some good artwork. It's very happy, and supporting family businesses is always really nice. So that's great. Next up, I'm going to take a look at this. What we've got here is this sugar scrub from, looks like it's from Mixture. It's an exfoliating sugar scrub. Looks like it's going to be the most expensive thing in the box at $36. It's paraben and sulfate free, and it's made with a mixture of sugar, oils, natural herb extracts, and basically some fun little things to have a nice spa day. Next up is this Trap Candles fragrance. So it comes in this nice box, and it's actually, it looks like it's a candle, a bottle of perfume in the candle. Whew, that is strong. If you don't like strong candles, you are not gonna like this. But it's a really nice smell. And so, you know, it's just kind of regular candle. Doesn't have too much going on the label outside, so it's not super busy. And it has a nice smell. So according to them, it's a 50-hour candle, so that'll burn very nicely. I don't know if you take baths, but if you do, you can take your candle, light your candle, take a bottle of wine. Maybe don't drink the whole bottle, but drink a glass, and you've got your sugar scrub, and so you can actually have a nice little evening in the bath. So that's cute. Let's see. So there's 2 more things in here. There's these Dutch House caramels. There's 4 of them in here, and they're made by Dutch House Confections. They're gluten-free, and it looks like the company that makes them actually began making them as part of a restaurant that they owned in Minnesota. And so because the caramels were so popular in the restaurant, the founder, Connie, she decided to create a new company that then sells these caramels. So really, that's something I'm really looking forward to dig into. The caramels are nut-free, but they're processed in a kitchen where almonds are present. So if you have a nut allergy, you may want to be careful about that. And the last thing in this box, before we look at my other two wines, last thing in this box is this daily planner. I probably wouldn't use it as a planner, but I think especially since it's a wine and wine lifestyle box, I think it would be fun to use this to take some wine notes. At the top it says week of, and you can put the week, and then whatever day you drank Mad Love Cabernet, since today is Wednesday, we can put down kind of thoughts on the Mad Love Cabernet, and say tomorrow we open the Sauvignon Blanc, can put that down on Thursday. That could be a fun way to keep a wine, a little bit of a wine diary. I'm going to take a quick look at the other two wines. So this one is called Speechless Sauvignon Blanc, and it is a 2016, also from the Buellton, California area. And on the back, it says that it's a wine that's going to taste like Asian pears and star fruits, some citrus notes, and a little bit of coconut, sea salt, and Thai basil. Actually sounds like there's a lot going on in this wine. And since we know my husband loves white wine, I'm sure that we will get a chance to taste this one together. And then the last wine that they sent was this 2016 Mad Love Zinfandel. And if you are someone who watches this channel frequently, you know that I am a big fan of Zin. So I cannot wait to dig into this wine and see what that tastes like. I think that is everything that I have in the box. I would love to know what you think. Do you think that this was, worth $60? And do you think that it really adds up to, I think they said it was about $133. Do you think it adds up to $133? I'd also love to know what you think about this idea of having wines that are made just for the wine club, and whether that is something that you're into or that you kind of stay away from. And that is all I've got. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate those. If you don't already subscribe to my channel, you can do that right here by clicking on the caricature or by clicking on the subscribe button below. But also don't forget to click on the bell so that you can get notified when I upload a new video, which is going to be every Wine Wednesday. And if you are looking for a recommendation, you can find one right there. Thanks for joining me. Cheers.